Game 43 of the 2019 World Cup. We're back at Lord's for the final league match between two teams, Pakistan and Bangladesh. Do not say it's a dead rubber because neither team is looking at it that way. Straight off the bat, let's talk about Pakistan. They have a mathematical chance of making it to the Final Four, but it's such a near impossible mathematical chance that really everyone is scratching their heads wondering how Pakistan can beat Bangladesh. If they win, it has to be by margins like 308, 316, some mathematical combination will see them through. Sarfaraz Ahmed-led, their captain, said that his team will hope to put up 500 on the board, but really given the fact that this World Cup, the average score has been around the 300 mark, it's impossible to see how that is going to happen. But of course, Pakistan fans, stranger things have happened on a cricket field, and their fans will hope that somehow that mathematical miracle happens on the day. Bangladesh, of course, are out of the World Cup semifinals, having lost to India a couple days ago at Edgbaston. But in the words of their coach Steve Rhodes, they really want to leave these shores with a win. If you look at Bangladesh's campaign, of course, they began with that win over South Africa, should have beaten New Zealand, and then beat West Indies and Afghanistan. But it was that loss to India which really snuffed out their semi-final chances. There's some talk about this perhaps being Mortaza's last match for Bangladesh. But of course, fans of the Bangladesh team will hope that he does indeed play on. There's a tour to Sri Lanka coming up. Whether he goes on that tour, we're not sure. But for sure, this is Mushraf's last World Cup match. And the fans of Bangladesh cricket team, like Steve Rhodes said, should be given a fitting farewell for Mortaza. Coming back to Pakistan, Sarfaraz Ahmed said a lot of things in his pre-match post-conference about combinations, permutations. He even said that, he's not sure how the people who make up the net run rate rules come to these decisions, which of course leaves the team open to some criticism. But the fact is, if you look back at that first match between West Indies and Pakistan, getting bowled out for 105 and then losing by 7 wickets is where really the blame can be pointed on Pakistan's poor net run rate. They need to increase their chances by some 0.98 to knock off New Zealand from 4th place. But as I said, a mathematical miracle is required for that. This could also be the last World Cup match for the likes of Shoaib Malik and Mohammad Hafiz. Malik, of course, was dropped after 2 ducks in the tournament, and Mohammad Hafiz, after getting 84 early in the tournament, has been getting out to the likes of Aiden Markram, Aaron Finch, Kane Williamson, which really puts some doubt over his place in the 11 for this match. Let's have a listen to what Steve Rhodes said about Bangladesh's chances.
It'll be a really big challenge tomorrow against New Zealand on a fresh pitch, but and a more difficult challenge than South Africa was on that pitch. Has it changed our sort of goals? Well, we know we need to get so many wins to qualify. We're not bothered who the wins come against. We've just got to make sure we get those wins, and they'll all be difficult. New Zealand will be difficult. South Africa was difficult, but we managed to pull that one off. So the goals remain the same. We just want to try and take every game as it comes. I know it's a cliche, but you can't get too far ahead and think too far ahead. We've just got to get wins on the board, and whatever game comes up, the objective is to try and win that game.
Right, so that was Steve Rhodes talking about Bangladesh in this match and the importance of people like Shakib Al Hasan and the warrior Mushraf Mortaza. Let's now hear what Sarfaraz Ahmed had to say.
Definitely, we will try our level best to finishing on the high notes. So we will try our level best to win tomorrow's match. I think if you talk about the previous match, I think it is Pakistan lost 4 matches, but it is a World Cup match, so both teams look stronger. So hopefully we will do well as a team. Yeah, it is very difficult. If 316 runs, it's a big margin. Only if you're batting first, if you score 600 runs or 500 runs. So I don't know what is the reason behind this, but I can't do anything.
There you have it, Sarfaraz Ahmed's pre-match post-conference. Again, mathematical miracle required for Pakistan to displace New Zealand and make the World Cup semi-finals. It's the final league match for Pakistan and Bangladesh at Lord's. Stay tuned on Cricket Country for all the updates.